Give me one.
Oh, we started.
Oh. Really?
Yeah.
I was emailing my coworker.
Well, too bad. We're starting.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Oh, fine. I gotta do this by myself. Oh man. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Podblivion. Welcome back to Podblivion, the show where it's kind of like a podcast, but not really, because I'm playing a game. But we're talking about stuff, and maybe it's related to the game, maybe it's not. But we try and keep it related to gaming, even if we go on tangents about kids' movies like The Lorax. That was out of the blue, but
Well, it was relevant because I watched The Lorax.
We're siblings, and we talk about all sorts of stuff. By the way, this is Cassie.
Hello.
She is my sister, and she is the co-host for this show. So yeah, I'm just like looking for Koroks and Tears of the Kingdom. Already beat the game. We're sharing a microphone because Cassie doesn't have her own microphone, so if I sound a little more reverby than normal, that's why. But yeah, so we were talking about we were in the middle of something.
Were we though?
Kinda, because we were talking about backtracking a little from the last conversation. Like we got into modding, but
Yeah.
we were talking about you asked me how life was.
Yes.
And I was talking about like, oh yeah, well I'm prioritizing stuff that's going to be relevant in the near future. So then I said, yeah, I'm doing Rain World. Now Inscription is not so much that kind of game. But it is. I should fast travel. It's something like I'm just playing for now. I feel like, because I got like two different like types of game that I play. There's like the more like action oriented, I have to be focused kind of for it, and then there's like more of like a laid back like strategy type of thing, like turn based type of thing, where you can take your time,
Right.
and you don't have to be in the you don't have to lock in necessarily. But yeah, Inscription is not like there are a few things that are like probably, I guess you could call it like a spiritual successor of sorts coming up for Inscription, but nothing too like, not like, it's indie games. Mm-hmm. It's indie games. So it's like smaller games. I tried to showcase smaller games, but the smaller games don't always bring in the viewers, unfortunately. That's just the way the world is.
Yeah.
I think I need to be a bigger YouTuber before I can really dive into the smaller games, because no one's gonna come for the smaller games.
Yeah, I mean, to that point, I do think you kind of have to, unfortunately, until you're a bigger YouTuber, just jump on the bandwagon of whatever's popular.
Yeah, and I gotta... That's like... And that's tying back into, why I'm just playing the games I want to play, because I'm choosing the games based on, like, how I think they're gonna perform, and, like... I'm sure there's an audience for, like, Kerbal Space Program, but there's only, like, the one guy asking for it.
I want Kerbal Space Program. And like, when are you gonna play Kerbal Space Program?
And I'm like, well, yeah, that sounds cool, but, like, I'm that's not the priority right now, so...
Yeah...
I gotta focus on Rain World, and Inscription is just kind of filling that other slot right now. Occasionally I will do Monster Hunter if I cannot stream on Wednesday or Friday. Gotta keep Monster Hunter relevant on my channel, because I do love Monster Hunter, and I need to play more of it.
Stuff just dropped.
Yeah, it did.
Where did it go? There it is.
Oh, okay. It was blending in. Oh, it's just Flint. I went all this way down for Flint. He's dying for that.
Question.
Yes.
Have you thought about what game you want to play after you're done with, like, Inscription?
I have not.
Because I know that you have a whole plan for Rain World, and you want to do the next mod, and I mean, I'm sure the next mod will...
Well, not a mod. It's official DLC.
Well, yes, I know, but we were talking about
if
mods.
we want to get into actual mods, like there are plenty of mods that are not official that I could play.
Yeah.
But those are not the priority right now.
Right.
And I might take a Rain World hiatus before I get back to that.
Right, but like once you finish with what you're doing now, and then you do the official DLC in March when it comes out, I know that'll put you months and months from now, so you don't even have to think about what game you would replace Rain World with. But you've been doing Inscription for a while.
I have.
So what would you replace that with?
Well, I mean, I honestly don't know. See, I've been doing Inscription mods right now. Mm-hmm. And I was taking a break for a while. I did play Buckshot Roulette. I did that like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I don't know if that performed really well.
It did not perform very well, and that was weird. I guess it's because all these other people were playing it, and I like Markiplier and Smitty. And
they're obviously going to be the more popular creators.
Yeah, so maybe that's just like, I got to keep that in mind. Like, I don't know, but
maybe because you're a smaller creator, maybe you have to play the popular games right after the big creators finish.
Or maybe right, because I wasn't like right there when it was popular. That was like, it was like relevant, but not like right as the relevancy started. You know, so I've the only time that's ever happened was Tears of the Kingdom, and I did very well for Tears of the Kingdom. That was a really good, but I mean not the audience I want, obviously.
But like it started right when it was.
Yeah, like I started my streaming this right as it came out.
Okay, and that did really well. Okay,
yes.
So maybe if the big creators are already done, like, in the middle of streaming it, and you're on kind of the tail end of when it's popular, you're not going to do as well because people have already had their fix.
Yes.
And you're a smaller creator, Smitty and Markiplier are funnier, or more popular, or whatever.
Jeez, okay, yeah.
Well, they got the personality, I'll give them that.
They do.
So.
Damn, just shoot down my personality like that, why don't you?
Hell yeah.
Wow. And here I thought you were my sister.
I am. Well, light shitting on siblings is okay.
That's fine, yeah. No, we like a little light shitting.
That's not the first time we've said light shitting on this podcast.
It's not?
No! I thought we said light shitting in, like, episode 1 or 2.
Gentle shitting.
Gentle. Jesus Christ.
I should make a best of compilation for this season of Podblivion. Oh wait, have I discussed that I want to divvy it up into seasons?
I think you told me off the podcast, not.
Yeah, like I want to
recording.
Like each season would be divided by game. So when I wrap up doing the side activities in Tears of the Kingdom, there's nothing more to like really do. That's like the end of season 1 of Podblivion.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, so like, and then I might make like a best of thing.
Just losing our minds at gentle shitting.
Yeah. Light shitting.
Light shitting.
A light shitting.
Oh, jeez. I imagined part of the reason why I lost my marbles is because I was just like, I don't know what I was imagining. I think I was just like imagining some light shitting.
I light shitting. No? Pinching some loaves? Dropping the kids off at the pool?
What?
Oh, that's you never heard that expression
No.
before? Drop the kids off at the pool? For shitting.
Oh my god, I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, I just heard of it myself because I've been watching a show called Curb Your Enthusiasm.
That is such a weird saying.
And there's this guy named there's like this really funny guy. He's like the really funny secondary character. His name is Leon Black. and he is played by a black man. It's
Okay.
but he just says the damnedest things.
Oh god.
And like, yeah, I was dropping my kids off the pool.
It's like, what? I would literally think of, like, you're dropping your kids off at the pool, not you're taking a shit. Not you're taking a dump. Like, I guess I envision light shitting as, like, spread in the cheeks, and it's a nice...
Do we have to get into this, though? Like, there's people listening to this.
Okay.
We're not the Game Grumps. We can't just, like, talk about poop like this and expect everyone to be like, yeah! Poop!
Okay.
We don't know what our audience is into in terms of that.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I can
Okay.
cut this.
I'll shut up.
I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, hey, I'm down to talk about it, but, like, I don't know if we have the audience for that right now. But only time will tell. We'll see what the reactions are.
When has potty jokes not been funny?
No, you're right. You're right.
What, like, for real?
It's universally funny.
It's like, okay, I mean, sometimes if you're not in the mood for that kind of humor, okay, I'll give it to you, whatever. But to be fair, no matter how mature you are, or want to be, or think of yourself, sometimes potty jokes are pretty funny.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, okay. Oh, man.
What the hell were we talking about?
I don't remember.
Oh yeah, it's because you just said you went light shit, or started.
Oh, I was shitting on you.
Oh yeah, because it's my personality. Like, okay, because we're talking about. Oh yeah, like, do I have that really funny personality? And like, and we're talking about the bigger YouTubers and how they'll play the stuff that comes out when it comes out.
Okay, so we were talking about how, like, your content might not do as well as a smaller YouTuber if the big YouTubers are already playing it and you jump on the bandwagon at the tail end of it.
Yeah, so I want to be there at the front.
Yeah, you want to be there at the front so that people already know about you and that you're playing it, and so they'll go watch your content even if they're already watching Smitty or Markiplier or the bigger YouTubers. Because if they've already gotten that fix of, I've already watched Buckshot Roulette, or I've already watched other stuff, then they might not be interested in watching your content unless they truly want to be watching you play that game for you, not necessarily the game.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what we were talking about.
Yeah. So that's why I'm working on, like, that's why I'm streaming, like, the games, like, I mean, Random World. I want to get that going, and like, when I want to be able to play the Watcher when it comes out, like, right as it comes out, and have that, like, be in that relevant loop of content. Now, as for Inscription, I've been getting into the mods. Like, I've been playing mods for that, and there's quite a bit there to go through. Like, I was doing this thing called Cassie's mod. I don't know if you remember that.
I think I do.
For Inscription. And now this new mod, it's like that all over again.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's harder, too. But yeah, like, I was just kind of planning on just playing that until I get through it. Or until... If I gotta go faster with, like, the games that need to take priority to be relevant, I could drop it at some point, put a hold on it, and just switch gears.
Yeah.
But, like, and I'm also just planning on playing it until, like, either, so one of two things happens. Either three things, actually. Either I get through all that content, and then I actually have justification for moving on to another game, or a game that I want to play when it comes out is fast approaching, and I need to drop that to get through something else. Mm-hmm. That could happen. Or we get to a point where maybe I just don't have time to stream twice a week anymore. Yeah. That's probably going to happen at some point. Yeah. Being honest, like, I am doing 2 streams a week, but it's... Whether or not streaming is the best for my channel remains to be seen. I mean, it's great for watch hours. Uh-huh. It's great for building a community. We can all agree on this stuff. But
and at the moment, you do need watch hours.
Yeah, I do need watch hours. And it's streams are just, like, old reliable for getting watch hours. I got, like, 40 watch hours yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So I already. So if I add up what I got Monday, Tuesday, and yesterday, I already have 90 watch hours this week.
Sweet.
Yeah. And then there's the stream tomorrow.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's a good week. I don't know if I can keep that for next week. We'll see. It's kind of like it feels like a coin toss some days.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think I just gotta be consistent and recognize like what I gotta put in the description and what words will click better with the algorithm.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I think your Wednesday, Friday streaming schedule is working better than Monday, Wednesday.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think people, like, especially your older audience, they're like, Monday is the start of the week, I gotta grind, I gotta, like, focus on work or school or whatever. And so people really don't have the time to be watching YouTube, versus I think towards the end of the week, people are like, I can afford to slack off a little bit.
Yeah, that's a good way of thinking about it, yeah.
Because, like, think about Wednesday, everyone talks about Wednesday being hump day, of, like...
That's a good point.
It's, like, the middle of the week, you're approaching the weekend, people are like, I already did most of the heavy lifting and the hard work on Monday and Tuesday. You kind of, like... I'm guessing people, in terms of their production, trail off to lower production as the week continues into Friday. So...
And you know that logic might it might also apply to videos uploads, and it could explain why it's harder to get something uploaded on a Tuesday out for that to pick up. Of course, I have had Tuesday uploads take off, so maybe I don't know. It's kind of up in the air. But
have you ever tried uploading on a Thursday?
I think I did upload a few episodes of Night in the Woods on Thursdays, and also some of my shorter videos that I did this past month, Thursdays. It's kind of a coin toss.
So it's really a coin toss with both of those 2 days?
Yeah, Thursday, I mean...
Tuesday and Thursday, it's kind of equally up in the air.
But it's also because, like, everything you do on YouTube, every time you put out something, the algorithm is going to YouTube is going to try and get that picked up by the algorithm.
Yeah.
So, but it also takes a few days for that to happen. So, like, uploading back-to-back might not be that great an idea, because you want both of those videos to have equal chance at taking off. So, uploading on a Thursday, right in between two streams, is kind of like, right now, that's kind of like a...
Yeah, I see your point.
Yeah.
It could be lost in the sauce.
Yeah, lost in the sauce.
Of your streams, basically. Yeah, that's hard. I don't know. Because, like, I feel like uploading on a Monday, like, isn't really a good time slot either.
Yeah, and I don't think I've uploaded on Monday in, like, forever. I will stream on Monday if one of the other 2 days I cannot stream.
Right.
And it's good that I limit it to that, because, like you said, Monday is probably not that great a day for streaming.
Yeah, but to your point, I don't think Monday would be a good day for uploading any sort of video either.
Yeah, probably better off streaming on Monday than uploading.
Yes, I would agree.
I don't know if I know of any YouTubers who upload on Mondays.
Honestly, I'm sure that's for most people. If the algorithm doesn't do great, they just avoid Mondays and use it as a work day to edit or whatever.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because I feel like most stuff probably would do better towards the end of the week and on the weekend.
Yes.
So, like, I guess your key window is, like, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, I think so too.
Or maybe Friday, Saturday, Sunday? I don't know.
Yeah, like past hump day, before Sunday. That seems to be a good window.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, if I got no other choice, like, if one of my streaming days isn't gonna work, like, I got a dentist appointment next week, on a Wednesday, so I'm not gonna do Rain World. I'm gonna do Inscription on Friday, and instead of Wednesday, I'll stream Monday, and that'll be Monster Hunter Monday.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because I
People
do
are
want
gonna
to
miss Rain World though.
Well, yeah, but it's only for 1 week. That's
Yeah.
the good. That's the good news. Only 1 week. And I used to like alternate all the games
I remember that.
week to week, and that was kind of like destroying my viewership
Yeah.
because they demand consistency,
Yeah.
but also variety. Like I want to be consistent, but also have variety. So
It's such a hard balance.
yeah, this is the struggle of the content creator in this day and age. And y'all are knowing I'm telling you all my struggles.
Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if you've ever looked at stats of YouTube content creators. I have
Like who?
stats of just like success rates of YouTube and making money.
Oh, right. Okay.
And at the stats that you're at right now, amongst all active YouTubers that actually create content, because we're not counting we're not counting YouTube accounts, because there's plenty of people with a YouTube account that don't have any subscribers.
Yeah, like people who like have an active channel, like they're not just an account, they have.
Yes. So I think the stats is they include channels with 5 or more subscribers.
Oh, okay.
So the stats is any channel that actually creates content and they have 5 or more subscribers, which for the most part I'm guessing is just like people in middle school with friends that subscribe to each other.
Yeah.
Of all of actual channels, you, with the stats you have currently, are in the top 8%.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Top 8%?
Yes, you are in the top 8% of all YouTube channels in terms of success. But to make actual money, you have to be in, like, the top 1%.
Right. Okay. That's crazy. That just blew my mind.
Yeah. And that's something I wanted to say, because I don't know if you've ever realized that with over 1,000 subscribers, and with the watch hours that you have, you are above 90% of all YouTubers and all YouTube channels.
Wow. Well, that makes me feel a little better.
Yeah. But the downside of that is you're still pretty far away from making a significant amount of money.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not even making money really.
Yeah.
Actually, I've made. Get this. 98 cents. Let's fucking go.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Hell yeah.
Really gotta buy that gumball. Don't spend it all in one place.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like, there's a good side and a bad side to that stats. Basically meaning you're doing great, but also to make it in the world of YouTube, it's very difficult.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Of like, if you think of Markiplier and the amount of money he makes, he's in like the top 0.0001%. Or his friends, Bob and Wade.
Yeah.
Because they make any sort of money at all, they're in the top 0.25%.
Wow.
But yet, Bob and Wade, I think I was looking up the amount of money they make of what is on Google, of what's available. They're only making, like, from YouTube, like, 20 grand a year. Because they're not making a significant amount of money.
Well, that sounds like a living though, right?
What do you mean?
Like they can pay for a house?
20 grand a year?
Oh, well.
No.
I mean, I feel like they're making more than that.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I don't know what's accurate according to Google. Because I'm sure...
Well, look, I got like an add-on in Google. If I go to Muskirm, which is Bob's channel. He's at 1.2 million. Oh, okay, there it is. Oh, what the? Okay, so that's per month. So that's per month. You see that number right there? That's a range per month. So
Interesting.
multiply that by 12.
Okay.
So
I wonder if whatever I found on Google was not accurate.
I don't think that was
then.
accurate.
Yeah. Hold on. What? Let's do...
So multiply the lowest value.
Okay, so that right there is a livable salary.
Yes.
For sure.
And he just passed 1 million. Like he's in like 1.15 million.
Okay.
So
That's a little better.
Yeah. So that's what and then like imagine so
wait,
what if
pull up Markiplier. Hold up.
Yeah.
Pull up Markiplier.
Sorry if we're taking away from the game here. We're just doing this real quick.
Because I know this man makes a shit ton of money.
Oh yeah.
That is...
That's per month.
That amount of money is unfathomable. Holy shit.
He has ranted about how much money he has. He's like he makes an unfair amount of money.
That's ridiculous.
If you make that amount of money, you can just donate to charity every month.
Well, I mean, he could do more than that every month.
Yes, but like that's like you have so much money. Not only do you have yourself covered, like for basic living, but also like job expenses and just hobbies. You can also donate to charity, any charity you want.
Dude, that is generational wealth right there.
Yeah.
Like, with the amount of money he could have and save, his great-great-grandkids would be set up for life.
Yes.
That's an unfathomable amount. Like, that's more than what my boss makes, and my boss makes a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
That is more than what my boss makes in a year.
So yeah, and for reference, Markiplier has like 30 million? I forget what it's at right now. Maybe it's 40 million.
It was like 35.
35 million? Yeah. He's got a lot.
Yeah, so I would say, for reference, the lower number that Bob makes, it's a livable wage, but with only that amount of money, you would not be qualified for a house, unfortunately. Now, that amount of money, and if you had a partner that also makes that amount of money.
Oh yeah, he's married, so...
Yeah, so combo, it'll be better.
I think he's married, I forget, but yeah.
But like, for reference, Jacob and I don't want to say the exact amount, but we're close to 6 figures.
Okay.
And we would not qualify for a house.
Yeah, that's why you're doing apartments.
Yep. And even if we saved up a ton of money, even if we saved up a ton of money for a down payment, with the amount of monthly income that we have, we still would not qualify for a house. Which is sad.
This fucking guy.
So,
bananas. It's kind of just stupid how the housing market is gatekeeps like that, and how...
It really is.
And how it just keeps going up.
Yep.
Like, what the... Like, is it any wonder why no one can afford a house?
Well, yeah, I mean, it used to be... Houses used to be 3 times what people made per month. Or no, it was 3 times salary. Houses used to be 3 times salary. So, let's say back in the early 1900s, someone made 30 grand. A house would be roughly 90 grand.
God.
Now it's 6 times.
I can't believe we went from YouTube to the state of the housing market.
Well, we were talking about finances and
yeah,
livable wages and whatever. But now it's 6 times. So it's like, if someone makes... So that's what I'm saying. Like, someone could make 100 grand a year, but a freaking starter home...
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, 100 grand a
Oh,
year.
sorry, I was reacting to this guy just showing up.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I have not defeated this guy yet.
But someone could make 100 grand a year, but a starter home is 600 minimum. Which is sad.
It's no bueno. It's a world we're living in.
Yeah, I mean, like, people used to be able to have, like, I think a livable wage used to be like 50 grand. And now you have to be making 6 figures for it to be a livable wage these days. To, like, afford a house and all the things of bills and everything that comes with it.
Bill.
Yeah. It's just, ugh. Drives me nuts.
Yeah. Kill this guy.
Drives me insane.
So a pirate walks into a bar, and he's got this ship steering wheel is on his crotch. And,
What?
Yeah, and the bartender asks him, why do you have this steering wheel on your crotch? What's that for? And he goes, "Arr, it's driving me nuts."
Oh my god. I hate you for that. I hate you for that. Jesus Christ.
Bada bing.
God, I know you don't plan on being a dad, but you got the dad jokes.
Yeah.
Jesus. Ugh. Anyway.
Whoops,
The
roadkill.
hell?
Bambi.
Okay.
Oh, meat. Where did that come from? Is your friend not close enough? Do I gotta do this thing? Oh, there you go. Okay. Can I talk to you? Alright. Now yeet my contraption 55 miles east. Alright.
Oh, that wasn't yeeted too far.
Now, that's hyperbole.
But anyway, yeah, I mean, statistics. You are doing pretty well for your channel and whatnot.
Yes, it's growth, and that's what matters, and
Yes.
it's a start, and I just gotta keep working on it.
That 8% needs to become like 5%.
Yes, 4%.
And then 3%.
Yeah. But yeah, I just gotta play what I want to play, but also like strategically choose the games that I'm playing, and I can't just play Kerbal Space Program because someone said so.
Yeah.
That comes later. That's later. Okay, I can now mark this off the map. I've been cleaning up pretty well, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Like we in the first 2 episodes I cleaned up Akala, and now I'm working on Elden region, and I'm doing pretty well. Gotta go here. I guess I just gotta go up. Yeah, what else were we talking about?
Well, you didn't say like what game you want to play after Inscription.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess my answer was, in terms of what would fill that slot, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be going on for so long, and it could either go to it could go to the point where I switch gears and play a different game, or it could go to the point where I want to kind of focus more on like uploads.
Yeah, I mean, like, being honest, I don't think you want to play a game for so long that people get bored and then your channel becomes irrelevant because you're only playing one thing.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm streaming 2 things.
Right, but, I mean, just having more variety than what you're doing was kind of my point. Unless you want to be, like, a guy that only has one thing. Like, I think,
Hell no. I don't want to become like the one game channel.
well, there are channels like that, and they have, like, their niche audience, and they make money, and which is wild.
Yeah, but like, I don't want to limit myself to any one thing.
Yeah, of course, that would be... I mean, I guess you could play... It would be the equivalent of going to work, of, like, you'd never want to play the niche game that you're playing on your free time, because you just have to think of it as, okay, well, I'm going to work, and this is the only game that I play that I record, and I guess I'm just tired of it, but that's okay, because it makes me money, and then I can play other games on the side.
Yeah.
So, because...
God, actually, yeah, most of the gaming I've been doing has been for the channel.
Yeah.
Being honest. I got, like, the one idle game.
Yep.
Which, I see.
What?
There's, this guy is in my way. There's a korok right... Yep, there he is. There's a korok... Oh. Let me remove that. See that tree with the rock on it?
Uh-huh.
That's a korok.
Yep, you're gonna have to kill him.
I'm gonna have to kill him. So let's be tactical about this. But anyway,
Couldn't you just walk up to him and, like...
I want to kill the shit out of him. I want to like do this. Like, I got to be stylish about this.
Okay. You're just making more work for yourself.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. That's what we do. We find the highest vantage point, and we jump off, and we air bomb the shit out of him. We're talking air raid.
Dude, Link would be so beefy in real life.
Oh yeah, he's doing all this climbing and stuff, and he's lifting up rocks that are like his own size.
Well, real life rock climbers are beefy.
Oh yeah.
Like, they got
that beef jerky build.
What? No.
They're all sinewy.
I was just gonna say that they're like toned but muscly at the same time. Rock climbers.
Isn't that what muscly means? You're toned. Isn't that, don't most people think about being toned?
Well,
they think of muscles.
Muscly, I think of muscly as more like going towards like bodybuilder, versus toned is like you're slim. Like you have muscle, but it's not like it's like a sleeper build. Being toned is like having a sleeper build. Of like, when you flex, you're clearly really muscly and beefy, but if you're just not flexing and you're just like relaxing your muscles, it doesn't look like you work out at the gym at all.
Right.
So that's kind of what I mean by sleeper builds.
See what I mean? I just airbombed him.
Okay.
And now he's dead. Give me all this cooked meat and toenails. But yeah. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, we were talking about Okay, if there were a game, getting back to this, if there were a game I would replace Inscription with, eventually, it would probably be another game like it.
Okay.
Like, I seem to have built some sort of a strategy, turn-based strategy audience that likes their card games.
Okay.
You know? So Inscription is definitely in that kind of genre of, it's like a card game, but it's also a video game. And there are some games like it out there that I could play. Like, there's this thing called Slay the Spire that I've had my Inscription audience talk about. And I know what it is, and I'm like, well, that sounds pretty interesting. It's not entirely a card game. It's not like you've got like a table and you're playing cards down. But you're like a dude fighting creatures, and your moves are cards. And you make a deck of abilities to draw from in combat. So it's like a turn-based role-playing game with different encounters. It's also roguelike. So I guess that's also part of my audience. They like their roguelikes.
Yeah.
They like the random and the replayability aspect, which I like that too. Yeah, I could play Slay the Spire. There's also something that's actually very Inscription-like. That is a it's not out yet, but there's a demo out for it, and it's kind of like if Inscription is like Magic the Gathering, then this game is like Dungeons and Dragons. Or you got a little dude and you're moving the little dude, and it's like grid-based combat, but it also is presented a lot like Inscription. And this is called Inkshade, I believe.
Okay.
And it looks really cool. It's made by like one person, I think. Don't quote me on that, but if it is made by one person, what I saw was very impressive. Very impressive.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you have any sort of audience for any other games besides, like, turn-based card games or difficulty games like Rain World?
Well, I did have the Zelda audience.
Yeah.
And they are slowly dispersing.
That died down.
Like,
would you be able to branch out and play other games besides what you're playing right now?
Well, I think there's a, I don't know, difficulty, that's like a wide net, because you got various games that fall into that.
Yeah.
Like Monster Hunter. That's an action role-playing game. It is quite difficult, in the later stages. But also, first-person shooters can be difficult.
Yeah.
And I have attempted to, I did do a few, like one first-person shooter stream so far.
Was that the Borderlands one?
Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. There was Borderlands, yeah. But that was more like a chill stream. Kind of like I called it Grind and Unwind.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like, I kind of treated it like a podcast. but it didn't really work as a podcast.
Yeah,
because
you're doing stuff.
Well, no, I mean, I don't know. I was like, I guess the whole idea was that I'm working on leveling up while, and we can try and strike up a conversation, and that does kind of work for other games. But even for a game like Vampire Survivors, where I'm able to talk a little more, the other, the viewers aren't really they're not really in that co-host mindset. There's nothing to bounce off of if you're trying to do a podcast by yourself in a stream.
Yeah, that would be hard.
Which is why we started this.
Right, yeah.
So we can actually, bounce off each other. Fucking God. Wow. That just kind of gave up on life, didn't it?
Dang.
Yeah, what the hell? What do I gotta do differently? Do I gotta,
I think you need to have more vertical support.
I think you're right, yeah.
Because it kind of fell down.
It's too short.
I think you need more vertical support.
Yeah, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna completely undo this. We're gonna insert this like before. Okay, we gotta get back to...
Can you, wedge something in there?
Yeah, I was thinking of doing this. Like that, maybe?
Yeah. Do you need another one, or
perhaps?
Is one good?
Let's maybe do a cross thing.
Yeah.
And then I'm not an engineer, but this might work.
I think that's gonna work. But then you still do you need support on
Oh
the
yeah,
base,
that's what we got these for.
Fall over.
So we're gonna put actually I don't even need two, I just gotta get one big one. And then maybe just have that on the side doing its own thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
That might work.
Yeah, we'll see. It's probably gonna work. Let's find out.
Yeah.
There we go.
That was sturdy.
Yeah.
That did not move.
Oh yeah. It wobbled. There was a little bit of wobble, but
that was still really sturdy though.
Okay, that's another Addison down. But yeah, to get back on the conversation, how are we already almost 45 minutes into this? God, these go by way too quick.
They do. We just start rambling about
yeah, we do.
random stuff.
But yeah, there's probably a first-person shooter audience that I've barely tapped into.
Yeah.
And I played Borderlands, but also I did my Redoomathon. I did those first few streams for Doom 2016, and I've yet to finish that, actually.
Did that do okay?
Yeah, there were some new people that showed up. Okay. I mean, it didn't do as well, but I feel like, I don't know, I just wasn't as consistent on it or something.
Mm-hmm. I'm just wondering if, when you want to start putting out more videos, Let's Plays, if there's an audience for that.
For the Let's Plays?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
We just haven't been doing that as much.
Okay. Because, I don't know...
Yeah, I mean, don't let the algorithm second guess you on doing anything new.
Okay.
It's like if that was the case, no one would do anything new, and no one would get anywhere.
Fair. I was just thinking about how, I don't know if the game that we play together matters or not.
I don't think it will, and if it does, I don't care.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I don't care, because it's hella fun to record those with you, and I feel like there's value just from the fun we're having together.
Okay.
And even if the game is not relevant at all, if there's no one that wants to watch that anymore, it doesn't matter, and I don't give a shit.
Because, I really want to play It Takes Two with you.
Yes!
So bad.
Yes.
Because I had a blast when I played It Takes Two the first time, and so I know what the game is like, and obviously I'm not going to spoil anything for you.
Yeah.
But it was so much fun, and so I really want to play It Takes Two again, and I know that's not relevant. That came out all the way in, 2021 or something. It's been a while.
Yeah.
But, that's more of a... I guess I was just, to my point, thinking about how that's not a game that's relevant anymore. It also doesn't match any of the audience that you have.
As the audience, that much is true. But I think that there is some offhand relevancy, because it is a game made by a developer that is still active, and it said developer is coming up with another game.
Oh.
That is very much in the same, like, type of gameplay.
What is it?
It's called Split Fiction.
I feel like I don't know if I've heard of that or not.
I may have mentioned it before, but it's like, the whole plot is you've got, like, these two women, they get put into, like, a virtual, like, VR thing. A very immersive game. And I think they're, like, trapped in it.
Oh.
And it's like a very video gamey type of thing. It'll be like sci-fi in one level and then like fantasy in another.
Oh.
And yeah, and it'll just like be freaking. I've heard that there's a lot of variety in what happens in It Takes Two, and it's kind of like that.
There is a lot of variety in It Takes Two. So, because each level is different in It Takes Two.
Yeah.
Of like where they're at or what's happening. So there is vague continuity in It Takes Two between each level, and I won't go into super detail about that. So there's vague continuity, but there's a lot of variety. But looking up the images of Split Fiction that you just mentioned, it looks really cool.
Yes.
That'd actually be really fun to play.
Yes.
Well, especially if it's by the same developer, and I had a blast with It Takes Two, I'd probably have a blast with this game as well.
Exactly. You can trust a good developer like you can trust a good director.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm about to be fucking balling.
Actually, to that degree, like, I know I want to play It Takes Two with you. What other games would we play?
Like together?
Yeah.
Well, there's Borderlands.
Yeah, of course. That's true.
And we could play we could play Split Fiction when that comes out.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh no.
Oh, what? Whoa. Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, this is not going well.
It's not. It's not. You know what? Hold on. Let's roll this back.
Oh, you're starting all the way over. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna try something different. Okay, but yeah, well, yeah, I honestly, unfortunately, I can't think of a whole lot of couch co-op stuff.
Yeah.
But that's fine, like, we don't need that, because we can, at the end of the day, all we really need is for us to both be in the same room.
Right.
With you know, at least one mic between us. And make do some fun stuff. Like, have some fun commentary, and I can play games, I can play games that neither of us have seen, or I can play a game that maybe I've done, but you've never experienced, and I want to share that experience with you. Okay, I'm gonna get some creativity going here. Okay, let's see.
Could you just, like, fly him down there?
I mean, I could fly him, that's true. But,
just attached him to one of those, like, paraglider things?
I'm thinking of something different. Hold on, how am I gonna do this? I got a plan. I have a plan. I got one of these. And maybe a few of these. Yes.
What are you doing?
You will find out.
Okay.
Let's take out one of where that's one of these. Anyway, I will think of something to talk about while I do this. Yeah, I mean, I honestly, I feel like most of them are just going to be like me playing the game, and then you're there, and there's going to be funny commentary.
Yeah.
And really, that'll make for great content, I think. Like, great adventures. And what do you think?
What the hell is going on?
Oh, what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got a plan. Don't worry about my plan.
Also, that face is scary.
Oh, yeah, that's like a stabilizer. It's like a...
But it looks like it's a little dude with a scary grin.
Don't worry about it.
He's like, hee.
That in the middle? That's in the middle. Okay. Alright. And then...
Anyway, did you ask me what I thought about in terms of what you were saying?
Oh, yeah, like the content, like that type of Let's Play.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I think it's a good idea. I think that
Okay.
we would have a blast, like, with a new game or whatever, playing, so. Honestly, I think it would be fun to do Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh, yeah.
I really want to.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I was talking about it with Cassie, and we've pretty much just decided that that's going to be something that we do together. I'm not going to stream it, sorry guys.
Yeah, I really want to be involved in Hogwarts Legacy because I love the world of Harry Potter.
Yes.
The
Harry world of Wizzy-Pizzy.
Yes, the Harry world of Wizzy-Pizzy. Speaking of, I don't know if I told you this, but you know I'm rereading all the Harry Potter books, right?
Yes, you are.
So, I already finished the screenplay of Fantastic Beasts.
Oh, wow.
And so, I mean, to be fair, screenplays are really short because it's basically purely dialogue.
Right.
So it goes faster than, like, an actual book. But I've already finished the first screenplay of Fantastic Beasts, and now I'm doing, I just started, but I'm not super far into the Crimes of Grindelwald.
Okay.
So, I'm reading the second screenplay right now, and I'm actually reading it in chronological order, which they don't recommend because normally they just say read the books in the order that they were released. But because I've already read the first 1 through 7 books of Harry Potter, I decided to read it in chronological order this time because all of the Fantastic Beast trilogy events took place before Harry Potter.
Right, yeah.
So, I'm reading those 3 first, and then I'm gonna read, the other books that I have that's more world-building based.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna read books 1 through 7. And then I think I plan on ending with, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, which takes place like 20 years after the events of Harry Potter. So, I'm just reading it in what the hell are you doing, bro? But anyway, I'm reading it in chronological order, and so hopefully, because, you know, we have all sorts of other plans, hopefully by the time we get around to Hogwarts Legacy, I would have reread all the books.
Yes.
So, everything is fresh in my mind. Because as you know, the books are way different than the movies.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, screenplays, not as much. I'm noticing it's pretty accurate, because it is literally the screenplay. So you're just reading what happens in the movie.
Right.
So I'm noticing that the screenplays are pretty much the same as the movies, but the only difference is that you kind of are able to read about the more subtle cues that wouldn't be as obvious in a movie.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, like, the actors give a look of longing towards each other. But in the movie, based off of how it's depicted, you might not truly understand that the look is what it's meant to be.
Right.
So, I mean, that's the one difference that I'm really enjoying. But other than that, the screenplays are pretty much the same. The actual books 1 through 7 for Harry Potter are very different than the movies, though. So it'll be nice to kind of have a refresher before we play the game Hogwarts Legacies.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's even gonna like tie into any of those stories.
I mean, it probably won't. I'm guessing it won't. But just having the lore off the top of my head would be beneficial, I guess, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Of like, oh, this is... Of course, on the flip side, you want to play as, Hufflepuff.
Yes, I definitely want to play as Hufflepuff.
And we don't know a lot about Hufflepuff in terms of stories and lore, so...
Yeah.
It probably won't matter too much, but it'll still be nice knowing and having everything as a reminder. Just off the top of my head. This is quite the convoluted contraption you have made.
Yes. Yes, it is. I am having a blast making something. This is what I love about this game.
Yeah, you're like... really focused right now.
Yeah, I want this to work. It would be so funny.
What if after all this it didn't work?
Well then... you win some, you lose some.
It just... looks like a chair that you're getting ready to launch. God, what is going on?
Whee! Oh fuck! No! No, come back! No! No! Oh god!
Dude! After all that, you might as well have just, like, toppled down the mountain like you were planning on doing originally.
Okay, well then we're gonna do that. Anyway.
You're lucky that rock stopped it. Oh, now we're not going anywhere. Maybe just throw him.
Well, I can't really pick him up. I can only, like... Oh, wait, here we go. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. We just have to... We have to go. We have to go now. Here we go. Why are we stuck?
Why are you not moving?
Okay, I've got an idea.
Can't believe after all that it didn't work.
Oh, am I out of... Am I out of that one thing?
What are you looking for?
The bombs.
Oh. I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see it either. Oh well. I'm for old reliable.
Oh my gosh.
Alright. Anyway, what were we talking about? Holy shit. Oh my god, steer! Whoa! Oh! Gotta get out of here.
Yeah, you're about to die.
I freaking flew! Okay, well this isn't going to go anywhere now.
Oh no. Run away. They've seen you.
Oh wait. I think I know what the problem is. This little guy...
He's getting stuck.
Yes.
It's too low.
Whatever,
okay.
it's fine, it's fine, we're fine.
I don't think we are.
We're not fine. There we go, just gotta put it on top.
There we, yeah.
And put him, like, on the front. Like that. Okay, there we go. Yeah! Yeah! Okay, anyway, where were we?
This is going horrendously well.
Horrendously well? Well, at least it's going well.
Yeah. Well, it's going well because you're getting there, but it's horrendous because it's...
Where are you where are you going? How are you moving so fast?
Oh no!
No,
Oh
no,
no!
no, no, no. Oh, we gotta get the hell out of here.
Run away! Run away! Run away!
Eh. Okay, okay. There it is.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. No, stop, 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 stop.
Jesus Christ. That was quite the ordeal.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Ow.
try, I'm gonna avoid doing that from now on.
That was quite the ordeal. Oh my God.
Anyway, what else were we talking about?
I don't know, dude.
Like, okay. Oh yeah, I guess I was oh yeah, we're talking about like upcoming content. And I am yeah, as far as replacing Inscription goes, nothing like in the near future. I there's like a few games that are kind of like in that genre. As far as replacing Rain World goes, I'm thinking like once I finish The Watcher, I continue those the Redoomathon.
Oh, okay.
Because this actually snuck up on me. The next game in the Doom series, Doom: The Dark Ages,
Yeah.
will be releasing in May.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's quick.
I thought it was going to be like October or something. So yeah.
Will you have the time to finish all of Rain World content before...
I think I will, because if it's coming out in March, and I it takes me like 2 to 3 streams to finish a playthrough in Rain World, I think I got it covered.
Okay.
Because like I said...
But I guess...
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but do you have the time to finish all of Rain World, including the new DLC, and then do all of the Doomathon in time for the new Doom?
Well, so it's currently... We're about to hit February. I am roughly halfway through the Saint playthrough.
Okay.
There is a secret slug cat to play as called... actually, I don't even know what its name is called, but it's like something that if you like enter it through the menu, if you like type in a sequence, you'll get his campaign unlocked.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really weird, but also cool. But yeah, so there's like 1.5 playthroughs left of Rain World before The Watcher.
Okay.
And The Watcher, that releases like I think it's late March.
Okay.
So I definitely have time, I think, to get that stuff done. I might even like have some time before The Watcher comes out.
Okay.
So I could like do a Redoomathon, maybe.
Okay, because how late in March are we talking?
Like around the 20th?
Okay, so as long as it's not like end of March, like the 30th.
Yeah, and then we have... Oh, I'm underground. Sorry about this. But yeah, as like then like if so, we got March, and then Watcher's probably gonna take like 2 to 3 streams max. Maybe it's probably gonna be more like 3 streams because let's be honest, no one's gonna know where I'm going.
Yeah.
But then we got April and May, and the new Doom game comes out in the middle of May.
Okay, so you have like a month and a half.
Yeah, and I've already done the Doom 2016 Redoomathon. That's Act 1 of the Redoomathon. So I still got Doom Eternal to replay through, and then Doom Eternal: The Ancient Gods to play through.
I guess if you wanted to, if you finish with all of Rain World, and the DLC hasn't come out yet, and you're not like sure what you want to do in the meantime, or you're not really interested in the mods that are available, you can just switch over to Doom for a little bit, and then as soon as the DLC comes out, switch back over to Rain World.
That's true, yeah.
And then switch back over, once you're done with the DLC for Rain World, switch back over to Doom. But luckily you would have played through more of the content for Doom, so you'd be in a better position to play the new Doom game when it comes out.
Yeah.
So I guess you could just flip-flop back and forth between Rain World and Doom, based off of when you finish with stuff.
Yeah. That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, another one of these.
Oh boy.
I'm not gonna go as crazy as last time. I'm just gonna like, oh, I got 2 of them now. So now I can just like. Will this do anything? I don't even know. This is gonna work. Now there's 2. Put him in the middle. But yeah, so the Redoom-a-thon, that's gonna be something that's coming back.
Okay.
I really want to play Doom: The Dark Ages because it looks sick as hell. It looks so cool. Like, I don't even think you know what's going on with Doom right now, but like,
I definitely don't.
The lore is just crazy for Doom. It's just freaking crazy. God, it's like, I would get into it, but
Yeah.
we've hit the hour mark again.
Yeah. We can wait.
We can wait. A third?
Yeah, a third.
A third. Let's do a third. Okay. Alright, I do need to get this guy down the hill, though. I can't leave them hang. I can't leave the viewers hanging on this.
I mean, you could.
Oh, find out next time what happens with the Korok. Will he get down there? Ooh, we never know. We don't know. Find out next time. Like and subscribe for more of this, or also my streams. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Or we're just gonna keep going though. Like, it's gonna be like next 2 seconds, next episode. But yeah, until next time.
Bye bye.
Ooga booga. I beat you to it.
Dang it!
I beat you to it.
You gotta let me say my bye bye and then go ooga booga.
No, never. Never.
Okay.